Hello to my Leos. Leos, we are coming in for the home stretch in this cycle. The moon is in Aries. That's right. The moon is in Aries. We got a couple of more days before this cycle closes out. So let's see what it looks looking like for you. Let's see how you're closing out this cycle. We had a full strawberry moon in Capricorn on the 21st. We started out this cycle in a new moon in Gemini, right? So let's see. So Gemini is ruled by, Gemini's card is the Lover's card. Lover's card is about partnerships in love and business, and or in business, but it's also about decisions. So somebody has decided to part ways with indecisiveness and decided to part ways with dysfunctional relationships or partnerships in business and in love. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it, Leos. Thank you all for your comments that you've been adding under the videos. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. I've already prayed over your cards. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's do it. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Somebody is moving a little bit more strategic now. I love it. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. 7 of Swords. That's right. See those 2 swords down here on the ground? Somebody's learning how to be a little bit more strategic. Somebody's learning how to be a little bit more strategic. Getting away from those Judas spirits. People who stand around and watch other people, knowing that other people are hurting. They see other people hurting, and they just kind of sort of, add to people's pain. Here we have the High Priestess energy. So you're learning how to look at things, like really weigh the pros and cons of dark and light, the seen, unseen, known, unknown. You're really tapped into that energy instead of just like you're getting away from that stale air. You're like, you're getting away from that low vibrating air of things, right? Something smells like, this death right here. Death card is connected to Scorpio. Scorpio's ruling planet Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is the judgment card. So you're coming away from just like the judgment of, people who, people who have been at a low place. I think everybody has been at a place of, if you've heard about people who have been depressed or sad, we don't joke about mental health at all on my channel, but you hear about people who have been depressed or have been at a low place in their lives. You're getting away from people who talk negatively about that. And you're learning how to, like, you're trying to process your thoughts with, and you're like, okay, wait a minute. If these people are supposed to be helping people, why are they talking about where people live? Why are they talking about people's mental health? Why are they talking about people, families? Like, why are they talking about helping people? Like, why aren't they talking about helping people to adjust their crown or adjust their throne? Like, why are they, turning their nose up at people, trying to, basically empty people out? See this right here? They got people turned upside down. Like, why everything for them about the material? So now you're starting to have an innate spiritual understanding of some things, and now somebody's saying, I need to get away from there. I need to stop looking for people's acceptance and approval. I'm not a pick me. I'm not a person. I just want to be accepted and approved by certain types of energies. I need to get away from that. If these groups of energies are supposed to be there to try to help people, why is all about the material world for them? If where along their journey have they lost this? Have they lost their assignment to help people? What went missing? What went lost about this? Right? So somebody's getting it. There's 2 energies in particular, 2 types of energies in particular. 2 types of energies in particular. Somebody is talking about a High Priestess energy. Here we have the King of Wands here. So you sit yourself comfortably on your throne, Leos. Sit on your throne and pay attention. Sit on the throne and pay attention, because it's going to come to you fast. You're going to be breaking away from these karmic ties very fast. And you're going to move away from some disappointments. Here we have the 6 of Swords. You have some ancestors around you that's helping you. You got some ancestors around you that's helping you. Because your ancestors have been telling you don't need to be a part of certain groups and circles that like to sit around and monitor energy. You see this water right here? This is intuition, water. Creativity. Water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it, right? So when you're talking about the earth that holds and surrounds your physical body, does not need to be accepted and approved by people that sit around and talk about people's mental health and how they depressed, and you don't even know how they got 10 swords in them. You don't know when the first sword hits. You don't know what was going on with a person. You don't even know the backstory. All you just know is like what you hearing coming in from a group of people that like to sit around and stand there and gossip about other people. So it says you take your rightful place, Leo, on your throne and sit there and let source tell you. Get up to a higher frequency so source can give you some information. Watch that information. Here we have the 6, the 8 of swords here. And do your mirror work. Do your mirror work. These are the same people. This is a portal, this mirror. You do your mirror work. Your ancestors have been trying to tell you to take off your mask so that you can see yourself. That's what they're hoping for, that you want to be so much a part of it that you'll sit around and listen to gossip about other people that you don't know your own worth. You just want to be so much a part of something that you just want to sit there and just listen. All of that stuff is coming in through the vibration of sound through your ear gate and eye gate. So it's just simple. When you know your worth and you know your value as a Leo, and you sit yourself on your throne and you let source start to show you some things, sources, what they're hoping is that source doesn't show you them. Because what they're trying to do is somebody is trying to take the divine feminine energy away from you. That's what somebody doesn't see. These two right here is existing in one body right here. This is the physical part. This is your body, and this is your spirit, which comes before your body, right? You're a divine being of light who's having a human experience, right? So source is saying you got some energy right here who's trying to empty this part of you out so that they can deposit themselves into you. That's what somebody is not. That's what the part somebody wasn't seeing. But you got some good news coming across your path. That message in the bottle coming from your ancestors. So you got some good news coming across your path. Your ancestors are coming across the water. They've been traveling. Your ancestors have been traveling. So, thank God for ancestors, for real. Here we have the 2 of swords here, because there's 2 of them. A Scorpio is involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. A Scorpio is involved. If you haven't awakened from a nightmare, you will. And when you wake up from the nightmare, you're going to say, oh my God. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You're going to start keeping people out of your business. You're going to start keeping people out of your business. That vault door is going to go slam shut. And so that's when it's going to start making sense. That's when some stuff is going to start making sense. A Taurus could also be involved. There's somebody who could be on the cusp of Taurus too. And Aries could be on the cusp of Taurus. What else is on the cusp of Taurus? And Gemini is also on the cusp of Taurus too. Let me see. Yeah. A lot of conversation going on. We had the 2 of Cups here. Yep, so soulmate energy is coming across your path that's helping you with some things. So that's some good news. Soulmate can be love interest. It could be a lot of things. But they're bringing you into a whole new circle where your head and heart won't be at war with each other anymore. Yep, your head and heart won't be at war with each other anymore about what you come across. Page of Cups, you'll be good, just as good news to them as they are. But somebody's been praying for you. because you couldn't see something. You could not see something, Leo, but somebody could see something. It's like this, Leo. If you brought some information back to somebody and they instantly could see, they instantly went right into prayer mode for you, Leo. They was like, oh gosh, Leo can't see this. And you got a lot of covering around. You got a lot of ancestors around you covering and protecting you and they were helping you to wake up from something. Like wake up from a lot of, maybe you went through like a broken heart, from maybe love interest or family members, or see this Ten of Swords here, maybe you just went through a lot of like deep disappointments around you, or something where they kept trying to tell you got to move more strategic, you got to move differently. They kept trying to tell you to do the mirror work, know your worth, know your value. It's like somebody kept trying to tell you how pretty and how handsome you were, like on both sides of your family. Like, but when you got a lot of people around you that's just kind of trying to devalue you, it's almost like somebody trying to make you dim your own light. Leo, I don't know who I'm talking to. It's like people kept trying to make you kept trying to make you dim your light, like almost trying to make you not see, like, so every time you wanna, it would almost be like dating somebody or marrying somebody who basically say they can go get better than you, in a sense, right? Which would be hurtful for anybody if you love somebody. But your ancestors kept telling you, yeah, you really are that special. Like your ancestors just kept telling, like, look at yourself. It's like somebody's ancestors kept saying, look in the mirror, like do the mirror. It's okay to look at yourself and say, yes, you are handsome. Yes, you are pretty. Yes, you are the bomb. Yes, you are smart. It's like your ancestors kept saying, look, check your resume, Leo. It's like your ancestors just kept saying, it's okay to have different color eyes. It's okay to have, the face shape that you have. It's okay to be different, stand out. Them people around you that's trying to chip away at you and tell you that you not this kind of, you need to cut them off. Like you need to take the sword and cut them out. It was almost like people were trying to tell you that, okay, because you want to be accepted into something, so we got to determine your value. So they got to empty you of it's like false humility. I got to empty you out and tell you who you are. Like you're not supposed. I'm so glad somebody woke up. I'm so glad somebody woke up from a nightmare. Now you're going to start moving a little bit more strategic. Now it's going to start making sense to somebody why some people... anyway, y'all, never mind. Now it's going to start making more sense to somebody why some people just stay away from certain types of energies. I'll just put it that way. Some people are just running around hurting other people. Here we have the Page of Swords. That's all they do is run around hurting other people. Just mean-spirited. They don't want you to have a moment of, looking in the mirror and seeing what you like when you look in the mirror. Like you couldn't work on yourself and say, okay, I really like what I finally like what I see when I look in the mirror. You have a moment of looking in the mirror and saying, I finally made it to this point after being hurt, after being in this place right here. You finally got up from this place and you finally liking what you see when you look in the mirror. And so they try to tear everybody down that finally gets up out of this place. And you got somebody standing here like this with a fan in their hand. And don't worry about the skin color, because it can come in any skin color. It's a spirit we're talking about. Because that's all they can remember for themselves. They're not interested in getting help for themselves. They just nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. Those are the type of spirits they prey on. People who just like in a zombified state. So let me empty everything out in you and put back into you. I'm going to create what I want in you since you're in a zombified state. You hurt, let me hurt you even more. Just sad. Until you woke up and said, hey, I see value. Your ancestors did all that. You better thank your ancestors. You better thank Source and thank your ancestors. So now now this we talking about here, Leos. This we talking about. Yeah. You're handsome, you're pretty, you're smart, you got all this stuff going on. They can't determine your worth and your value. You left a lot of that stuff behind. You left a lot of distraction behind. Now you feel changed, you feel liberated, you feel free from all of that stuff. This is the planet Uranus right here, which is an outer planet. Now you march into the beat of your own drum. It's going to start making more sense to you now. It's going to be like, oh my God, I couldn't see something at first. I just needed to get away from certain energies. Now it's starting to click. It's starting to make sense. 7 of Cups. Yeah, it was a lot of temptations around you. A lot of temptations. 6 of Pentacles. See, like you, there was somebody else that was looking to be accepted and be a part of something too. Until they woke up and saw something too. Like you, somebody had worked hard on themselves too to get up. Worked real hard, you know. Yep. Planted some new seeds. Here we have the 10 of Swords here. Yep. Now everything is starting to line up. It's starting to line up. The type of energies that people come after. Here we have the 2 of Wands here. So, yeah, you're not, I see you being booked and busy, not burdened at all. And you're definitely not carrying the weight of other people's hurt on your shoulders. You know, you work too hard, Leo, to heal yourself. And so when you look, you see a different energy when you look in the mirror. You see your ancestors when you look in the mirror. You're proud of that when you look in the mirror. I don't know who I'm talking to, but do the mirror work. That's who you see when you look in the mirror. You see all of their sacrifices. You see all their blood, sweat, and tears. You're not going to let somebody empty you of all of that which they put in you, so that they can put all that hurt into you, and then make play God, and like they can, like they're your God. No. Nope. So yeah, I see you moving a little bit more strategic now because you figured it out. Yep, you figured it out. So Source is putting you amongst your group. You got, like I said, good news, in your path. Yeah, so love up on yourselves more. Love up on yourselves more. Just pray for them. Just pray for them. Yeah. So follow your heart. New love awaits for somebody. So ask Source for clarity. So it's time to expand your brand. Somebody has a brand. It's time to expand your brand. It's time to really adjust your crown. It's time to follow your heart. But the main thing when I look at your cards here is to learn your love language. Learn your love language. So whether you're leaving any place, whether you're leaving a job, whether you're leaving a friendship, whatever you're leaving behind, somebody was really trying to get you to not see your worth and not see your value. And whatever place you were in, somebody was trying to get you to empty, to go into zombified state, right? But your spirit just kept like tugging at you, and like, that could have been the reason why somebody was angry or frustrated or upset and confused. Your spirit, just like your ancestors, kept like, nah. I keep sending you sign after sign after sign. I keep sending you dreams. I'm sending you people that are getting up and walking away. I'm sending all of this stuff to you. Like, come, I'm sending you all these messages. So adjust your crown, Leos. Adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. In the midst of all that, I'm sending you heartbreak. I'm getting this person out of your life. I'm getting this person entering. This person is entering your life. I'm getting them out of your life to wake you up, to say, let me get away from, so... But it's time to heal your wounded self, and don't look back. It's time to don't look back. Don't look back. So Source kept allowing things to happen in people's life, to kept trying to wake somebody up. Like, I need you to wake up. Source kept saying, I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. And so somebody is, like I said, waking up from some things, and whatever the anxiety you may be having, you know, get on your throne, adjust your crown, and help other people to adjust theirs, to awaken to your gifts. You don't have nobody has any competition. Nobody has any competition. So it's just need you to get away from some things. Here we have the Lover's card, so that you can go through your rebirth here. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind, and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. Yep. The source is putting you around a whole new group of people, you know, whether it's in a new job, just new organization, new whatever. But you and somebody have gone through identical stuff, and so you had to learn how to look in that mirror and do the mirror work, just like a lot of other people had to learn how to look in the mirror and do their mirror work as well. Take the blindfolds off. 888, I am abundant, and you are. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life, creating a place for abundance. That's right. Say it. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. That's right. You are abundant, Leos. You are abundant in all areas of your life. Sometimes you can't see it when you're looking to be a part of something, especially when you're just planting some new seeds somewhere. You're just trying to be a part of a group or an organization. So as people are waking up out of their trance and you're seeing people leave here and leave there and do this and that, and you're like, okay, I'm just new to the city. I want to be a part of this organization. New to a job. I want to be a part of this organization. New to this such and such. I want to be a part of something. But you can't really see it at first, and your ancestors keep like tapping you on the shoulder saying, we see something you don't see. Sources like, I'm hearing conversations you can't hear. I'm involving you in some stuff that you don't know about. So your spirit is saying, your spirit is innocently saying, your spirit is saying, I'm connecting with other people's spirit, and somebody's getting it. You learn how to tap into your well of joy. Learn how to tap into your well of joy. Yep. Time to do a throat chakra clearance. Ear, nose, and throat. Right? Your words are creating your reality. Nose. Something about you sharing something with a group of energies about all the pain and the hurt that you had gone through in the past gave off this scent. Ear, nose, throat, ENT, like you go to ENT doctors. Something about you sharing something about the pain that you had gone through had given people this scent that, okay, we need to empty them of something and then pour into them how we want to rebuild them. We want to restructure them. But with something is becoming, I'll just leave it there. Something is becoming a lot clearer for you now. Something is becoming a lot clearer for you now. Something is becoming a lot clearer. And when it becomes really clear, you're going to see how clear it's been. I feel like it's going to become clearer to you on social media. How clear it's been. Somebody's like, what? What's been clear on social media? It's going to be so clear. It's going to be like, oh my God, this has been literally slapping me in my face the whole time, and I just could not see it. It literally is all over social media. It's like, okay, I don't know why. When I look at it, I'm like, I'm not on social media that much as opposed to, like the things on Instagram, then I'm off, the videos and stuff. But I see it on social media so much, I'm just like, man, I wonder if anybody else sees this. But for somebody that's watching this video, one day you're going to look at it on social media and go, I cannot understand why I never saw this. That is what I have for you all, Leos. But yeah. And if you look closely at the cards, you'll see it too. These cards right here, you're looking at right here, you'll see it very closely. $26, I am tactful. 2 and 6 is 8, so you're breaking karmic ties, okay? I am very tactful. You have a desire to succeed and you'll feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. All right, so that is what I have for you, Leos. Hopefully those questions have helped you, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Bye.